Hello, welcome back to Beauty Beat, where usually we discuss conscious consumerism, and today I show you like the 25 beauty things that I've purchased this month. There are a couple of reasons for this. First of all, April is my birthday month, so I did allow myself a little bit of an expanded budget. I let myself spend right around $30 instead of $15 like I usually do. I also had a Sephora gift card that I cashed in to buy a couple of things. So I have not just completely blown my budget out of the water, though I admit looking at the box of things I have sitting next to me, it does kind of look like that. I made 3 orders actually, 2 from Sephora, one the day after the other because I realized that I forgot to order the exact thing that had inspired the order in the first place, which was dumb. Never doing that again. And I also ended up making an order from e.l.f. They had their 60% off spring sale. A good portion of the site was 60% off, including some things that I actually did really want. So I ended up purchasing from them as well. I feel like I'm rambling on because I don't really know where to start with this box of things, but let's just start with skincare. First, I have the Argyle line solution, 1% from The Ordinary. This is supposed to help lessen the impact of wrinkles on your forehead, around your eyes. I've used this a few times. It does feel really nice, and I kind of feel like it's actually doing something, but that could very well be a placebo effect. I have no evidence one way or the other. I also purchased the AHA 30% and BHA 2% peeling solution. This stuff looks disgusting. It really looks like you are rubbing blood all over your face. I tried it last night. I haven't seen any immediate effects, but I wanted to try a chemical peel. I thought that would be fun, be interesting, and it's just not something that I've ever used before. So I'm excited to continue to play around with this. This you're supposed to use once a week. This is an everyday, even twice a day product, and I am actually really happy that I got both of them. I think that these were a really good purchase for me. The next item that I purchased is from e.l.f. This is their post-workout cool down mist. This was on sale for, I want to say like $3.20, and I really wanted a mister bottle. That's a good one. Hey. And I didn't really care much about the product inside. I just wanted the bottle to wet my brush in the morning. So convenience. Because I never actually make the 10-step trek to the bathroom to wet my brush. I would rather just use something like this that I have with me right there. I did purchase a little Sephora favorites set that came with 5 or 6 samples in it. I actually had a mistake with my order and this got refunded, so that's kind of cool. But the first item that I had in there was the Belief True Cream Aqua Balm. This is interesting looking. It's blue. I don't know if that really matters. Oh, it also smells kind of nice. I did not buy the kit for this, but I've heard good things about it and I'm excited to give it a go. I think that I'm actually going to start using this pretty much right away. There's another cream in here. Actually, 2 of the same, which was the problem with my order. These are from Clinique. They are the Moisture Surge 100 Hour, which, why? Why would you need 100-hour hydration? I hope you're washing your skin sometime in there. But yeah, I got 2 samples of this and it was missing the mascara as well as the coupons. So they refunded me. But that's actually a good size sample. Cool. I'm gonna leave it wrapped up and everything because I have probably a couple weeks of moisturizer in here, and then I've actually got, you know, full-size moisturizers, but those will be fun to play around with. I've never tried anything from Clinique before. I have tried a couple little samples from Belief, though I don't believe that I've ever used this particular product. As far as the little samples that you get when you check out, I got the Skin Fix Barrier Plus Lipid Boost 360-degree eye, which, especially for an eye cream, I think this is actually a really good size, or an eye serum, or whatever this is intended to be. I feel like I could probably get at least a week of use out of this, which, awesome. I also got a little foil packet of the Lancome Advanced Genifique cream. I don't know what this is. I'll use it. It'll probably be only 2 uses. I received a sample of Voce Vita from Valentino, which is great because I actually have another sample of this that I'm using right now. I really enjoy it. Not enough to buy a full size. I really have no interest in purchasing any full size perfumes, but I am happy to have another tube of it, vial of it. What would you call that? I think vial is probably the right term. I also received a sample of Skylar Salt Air. I've not tried this one yet, but it is driftwood, sea salt, and seaweed. That sounds potentially really nice, and I actually think I'll save that one for summer. That sounds like a very summer scent to me. I additionally ended up with a sample of Valentino Donna, which again, I'm not going to open up because I already have 2 perfume samples in the works and don't need to make it 3, 4, or 5, but if it's anything like the other Valentino perfume, I think I will really enjoy this. I ended up with a hair mask from Briogeo. This is the Don't Despair Repair. If you've been around a while, you know that I am on a mission to try some higher end hair care items. I actually think that mission complete, at least for a little while. I'm kind of overloaded on hair stuff, but this was included in the Sephora favorite set that I picked up. This is 1 fluid ounce, 30 mils. I feel like I've heard really good things on YouTube about this over the years, so I'm excited to give it a go. I actually have a couple of other hair masks that I am working my way through right now, so I won't try this probably for a few months, but it's nice to have, and I'm glad that I was able to pick it up quite inexpensively. I think that this worked out to $2 or $1.67. I can't remember if there were 5 or 6 pretty decent sized samples in that little bag, and it was $10. So very happy with that. Excited to give it a go eventually. And with that, we move to the mountain of makeup that I have sitting next to me. Let's just work from base to eyes to cheeks to lips. That seems like a plan. The first item that I have is from e.l.f. This is their color correcting stick. This is in the green. I'm wearing this on my chin today with some concealer over it, and I really like the effect. My chin tends to show some redness, but I think that it's really done a good job of canceling it out. Just with my finger, I was able to blend this in, I would say 90%. There was still a definite green cast coming through though when you hit it in certain lights. But with the concealer over it, I think it's working really well. And I think that this is going to be a great purchase for me. This was 60% off, and it's something that I think I will get a huge amount of use out of. Next, we're moving to eyes, and the first item that I have is a 100-point perk. This is from Natasha Denona, and it is a single shadow from their Camel palette. This is the shade Zand. It is a camel sort of mid-tone brown. I think that this will be a really good shade for my crease, and I was just really excited to see a Natasha Denona shadow on there. I've wanted to try those for ages and have not wanted to spend Natasha Denona money to do so. So this is going to be fun, and I love that it's just the pan, so I can just pop this into my magnetic palette. I don't have to worry about a tiny little compact. I'm realizing that I have technically broken my eyeshadow low buy because I ended up purchasing 3 eyeshadows rather than the 2 singles that I was allowing myself, but I really don't feel too bad about it. I saw these 2 e.l.f. glitters on sale on e.l.f.'s website. They were $2 each. They're usually $5. I have one of these and I really enjoy it. Mine is sort of a rose gold shade. These I think will be really fun. This is the shade 24 carats. So it is very yellow gold. And I also got the shade Disco Queen, I think. Yes. And this one is a silver. Those are going to be fun to play around with. Cool. Again from e.l.f., I purchased a retractable eyeliner. This is in the shade Navy. I hope that it actually does show up navy rather than just dark. Okay, there's that. I've been wanting a couple of more colorful liners. Currently, I have a black liquid liner and then I have a brown-black retractable pencil liner. I think that the navy will be a lot of fun. I also want to say that this was about $1.20, so it was a good opportunity, I thought, to try out some color for a very reasonable price. I'm not going to open these up because I already have a brow pencil going and really haven't been using it very much. But I ended up picking up 2 of the e.l.f. Ultra Precise brow pencils. I got 2 of them. I bought one in blonde and one in auburn. I've used e.l.f.'s less expensive version of their brow pencil in blonde in the past, and I think it's a good match for me, but I've sometimes wondered if maybe I should try out the auburn shade just because I think that the blonde is just a little bit more cool tone than what would really be ideal for me, and I don't mind going a little bit darker on my brows, so I am interested to give auburn a try, and maybe I'll end up mixing the 2 of them. I feel like that might end up giving me the perfect shade and the effect that I'm really looking for. I think we've reached almost the end of the eye stuff. Next we have the e.l.f. Natural Lash Multi-Pack. These are there's 3 sets in here. I am a little bit baffled by the fact that they think that this is a natural lash. This seems really big to me, but I don't do lashes. I've never owned a pair of lashes. I'm interested to give these a go. I did forget to buy lash glue, so I'll need to get that just at Target or something, which thankfully I still have $5 left in my budget, so that should be close to enough, and I'm excited to play around with these. I think that especially for some of the more 60s inspired looks that I do, lashes will be a really nice element to be able to add because I can get my bottom lashes to look very full with dots and just clumpy mascara, but sometimes I feel my top lashes just don't quite match up. So I think these will be good for that. They also were not particularly expensive. These were also part of the 60% off sale, so I figured that this would, again, be a good way to try out the look. That's definitely what I was looking for as I was scouring e.l.f.'s sale page, were things that I had been wanting to try. So think an auburn brow pencil, a color correcting stick, lashes, a navy liner, but really didn't want to shell out the money for. 60% off for these things that I was buying largely just to test and see if an item like that would fit well into my routine. I thought was a good opportunity to give those things a go. Another item that fits into that category is the e.l.f. Primer Infused Blush in Always Peachy. I had been wanting a peach blush. The one peachy blush that I have has quite a bit of pink to it, and like with my look today, I just thought that a peach blush would have really built on the look. There's that swatch. That is so smooth feeling. Very cool. And it was also 60% off. I've heard nothing but good things about these primer infused blushes. And this is so much bigger than I thought it was going to be. I don't know why, but I was assuming that I don't have anything similar size. I was assuming that it was going to be more like this big. But no, this is like I would guess that this is the same size as like a full-size MAC blush, which for $4, awesome. I think this is going to work out really well. In the Sephora Favorites set, there was another item that I was super, super excited about and actually got me to purchase the set. And it is a little Nars Orgasm, which I've wanted this for years. I have heard about this since I was in middle school and wanted to give it a go. And I'm actually not going to swatch it or mess with it right now because I have a Tarte blush that I'm really trying to pan, and I think that this will take away from me actually making progress on that. But I am so excited to have a little sample of this, and I am fine with this being a little sample. I know that this will last me ages, even though it's just a mini. I really don't want a full-size Nars blush. That would take me 3 years or something to finish up. This is a really nice size. I wish they sold more blushes in this size. That would be very convenient. Speaking of Nars minis, I also got the Sephora birthday set. That included the Nars product. This had a mini of Laguna. I've used this a couple times. I was worried online that this was going to be really orange on me. It's not. It is a little bit yellow toned. It's light enough that I can wear this. I'm wearing it today, though very, very lightly, and I applied it 11 hours ago at this point, so not sure how much of it's left, but I'm really happy with this. I also think that it'll make a nice crease shade. Don't know why I was blanking there. And I might even be able to use this in my brows. I think that for me, this will be a really good little multitasking product. And I think that if I ever get to travel again before I finish this off, that it is something that will likely end up in my makeup bag because it's so tiny, but I think it could really do a lot for me. The other half of that Sephora birthday gift was the Afterglow Lip Balm in Laguna. Again, I have worn this. It's very pretty. I think that on some people this would probably show up clear. There's not a huge amount of pigment to it, as you can probably see. It is different enough from my natural lip color that I do notice a brown tint to it. But it is pretty light. It's quite flattering. I really like this. I really like these Afterglow lip balms. I'm really considering buying a trio of them from Nars in full size. I mean, I like them that much. So I was really happy to see that the birthday gift included a mini one because I wanted to give them yet another go before I took the plunge and spent $35 on lip balm. And it is not incredibly tiny. Let me roll this all the way up. I mean, that is not large, but that is a good amount of use for a lip product. We're not to the end. I have another mini lip product. This is from Melt, and it is their liquid lipstick in Rebound. I posted a picture of myself wearing this on Instagram. I will see if I can't pop that up. But this is pretty. I actually don't have any lip colors. The shade, it's sort of a berry with quite a bit of brown to it. It's a little bit deeper than most of the more nude lip colors that I have. I thought this was really pretty with some otherwise quite natural light makeup. I think in that picture I'm wearing just a little bit of brown eyeshadow, mascara, and blush. And this really worked out well. I don't think that it is the greatest formula. It stayed tacky all day, but it also didn't last through eating, which I thought was the trade-off that we got these days. Either you had a comfortable liquid lipstick or you had one that was pretty much bulletproof. This is neither, but I like the color so much that I think I will still end up wearing this quite a bit. I think this will be great for fall, actually. This color says fall to me. Another e.l.f. item, I got their Day to Night lipstick duo. This is in the nude shade. The day shade looks like this. It is a really pretty, just peachy nude. And the night side is a little bit deeper. I think that a mixture of those two might actually look a lot like what I'm wearing today. This is Sazerac from Bite, and I have maybe like 3 applications left in the tube. I'm so close to being done with it. But I love the color. I think it's super easy to wear, and I think that both of these will be very wearable for every day for me. Actually, that bottom color would probably go really well with what I'm wearing. Awesome. Very happy with this. I bought another balmy lipstick. Do I have a problem? Maybe. This is from e.l.f. This is the Hydrating Core Lip Shine in the shade Delightful. I actually thought this was going to be deeper based on the pictures that they saw online, but this is pretty. This is a mauve. It has a little bit of purple to it. I think on me this is going to be very flattering. This is not that dissimilar to my natural lip color, so I feel like deepening it up just a bit and adding some shine will be super pretty and really just easy to wear for every day. Love that. And then finally, the item that made me feel the most fancy this little set of Pat McGrath lipsticks. This was $12.50. I would not have paid the full $25 for these. They are quite small. They're not worth $25. Here is what one of them looks like. I will swatch all of these. This is in the shade Executive Realness. This is the shade that I was most excited for. I love these sort of fuchsia berry shades. They're colors that I wear a lot, especially in spring and summer. There is Softcore. This is going to be more of a cool toned nude. So pretty. And then there is a red, which is the shade Elson 2. That's pretty as well. I like how that has a little bit of a pink to it. It's not 1000% red. Yeah, I haven't played with any of these yet. I am excited to give them a go though, and I think they'll be a lot of fun. That's a nice little trio of colors. I was kind of worried that the shade Softcore was going to be too light. It looked very light online, but you know, on the other hand, I am very light, so I guess that makes sense. This is a really fun little trio. I think that for $12, it's a fun little buy. And again, you know, $4 for a mini lipstick. Okay, I'm okay with that. For $25 though, which is what this set retails for full price, absolutely not. All right, so this has been an excessive haul. If there is anything in particular that you would like to see reviews on or incorporated into Get Ready With Me's, definitely let me know. I am looking forward to testing out all of these things and playing around with them a bit more, I think that I will have a lot of fun with them. And with that, now that I've been filming for 45 minutes, I think it is time to wrap things up. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope you'll consider liking and subscribing if you did. I look forward to next time. Bye!